What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
One of my favorite conspiracy theories is the Avril Lavigne is actually dead.
What conspiracy theory?
The government is planning on imprisoning the people, the citizens, in FEMA camps.
Bill Maher claims that Donald Trump's father is actually an orangutan because his hair is orange.
Okay, what's your favorite conspiracy theory?
My favorite conspiracy theory is that JFK and Marilyn Monroe were having an affair, so he got the mafia to kill Marilyn Monroe, and then his kill was a revenge kill, and that's what started the Kennedy curse. Thank you.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory?
The moon landing by Shane Dawson.
Yes! Yes!
Today, we'll be delving into the twists and turns of the pop culture that we know and love, and how it is actually being controlled by the CIA by putting microchips into the scalps of your favorite celebrities. But to begin, what is a conspiracy theory? By definition, it is the belief that some covert but influential organization is responsible for a circumstance or event. Such as, in 1975, the public was made aware of a CIA project known as MKUltra, a mere conspiracy to the public since its roots in about 1953. The project was created for the purpose of mind control and reprogramming, which included subjects both knowing and unknowing, sparking its controversy. It mainly tested the effects of LSD and other drugs, along with psychological manipulation and possibly even torture and sexual abuse. Most believe that it had come to an end in around 1973, but many theorists believe that it's still happening. And with all of the technological advancements, the program must be using higher tech that infiltrates the mind, such as microchips. So basically the theory is this. Celebrities are microchipped with radio frequency identification chips that can be used for communication, payment, tracking, and people fear could be used for mind control. At the beginning of their career, in order to make them more easily controllable by the government and other talent agencies, in order to push their agenda and maintain a desirable image, these chips are implanted, as the understood logic is that by controlling these celebrities, the public can be controlled as well, since people idolize and look to celebrities to see what's in and what's not. The catch is, these chips must be replaced every 10 years, since as the chips near 1 to 3 years before they must be replaced, they start to go bad, leading to celebrities that act out in a suspicious public. Now, additionally, Cedars-Sinai Hospital, a favorite for many celebrities in the LA area, is often associated with many MKUltra experiments, possibly where these microchips are replaced. Our first subject is Amanda Bynes, a childhood star of The Amanda Show, All That, Easy A, and many others. Her career took off in about 2005 as she began to land big roles in big films and was overall going well, gaining more and more fans and publicity. She was at her pinnacle as a child actress, until about 2013, when she started acting out, threatening to kill family members, getting into trouble with the police, and tweeting statements such as this. My dad never did any of those things. The microchip in my brain made me say those things, but he's the one that ordered them to microchip me. She was eventually admitted to a psychiatric hospital and dropped off the radar for the most part. Now, keep in mind that at the time when she began to act out in the public eye, it was nearing 10 years since her rise to fame. And looking at Amanda now, 13 years since her rise to fame, she's relatively normal again. Not the same Amanda that we know and love, but relatively normal despite the provocative, strange tweet every once in a while. Almost too perfectly aligning with this theory. But Bynes wasn't the only celebrity that went through this process. Kanye West started to produce music for Jay-Z in about 2001 and had a very successful career, dropping hit after hit and having a relatively stable image in the public eye, till 2009 when he started to act out. A prime example being when he jumped onto the stage at the VMAs and said that Taylor Swift didn't deserve the award that she received. Now keep in mind that his 10 years was almost up. To continue the story, a few years after his incident, he once again began acting favorably, dropping a successful album, Life of Pablo, going on tour, marrying Kim Kardashian, and becoming a father. But as we enter 2019, he is yet again starting to act out, making ridiculous statements such as slavery being a choice, being weird in interviews, and dropping Lift Yourself. a song including 50-second or so verse of complete gibberish.
Scoop, whoop, poop. Poop, diddy, whoop, scoop. Poop, poop.
Yet again, 10 years is nearing and he's starting to act up. Now, this same course has been taken by many other celebrities, such as Britney Spears, whose first big hit, Hit Me Baby One More Time, came out in 1998, and almost 10 years later, she's shaving her head and attacking the paparazzi in 2007. Then, returning to normalcy a few years later. Another being Miley Cyrus, who debuted on Hannah Montana in 2006, who started making waves in 2013 with her provocative music video, Wrecking Ball, and twerking on Robin Thicke at the VMAs. Almost 10 years after her debut, and now in 2018 she has returned to normal, making an album and shaming her ways of the past. Finally, our last subject is Katy Perry. In 2008, she dropped her first hit, I Kissed a Girl, and then in 2017 dropped her single, Taint of the Rhythm, a song which allegedly discusses the Illuminati and media control, along with shaving her head, dyeing it blonde, and acting more provocatively in the public eye. This is nearing her 10 years since her rise to fame, and according to the past and many different celebrities, by the mid-2020s, she should be returning to the normalcy of her early career, the non-controversial Katy that the government and agencies want. Now, you could believe this theory or not. Nonetheless, it is a theory that makes a claim against a larger institution based on recurring events and multitudes of evidence. The manicured image of celebrities has always made people question what goes on behind the scenes, and theories such as these help to explain the unexplained. It also makes you question what truly has control over your ideas, actions, and even free will. Or is it free will? So the next time you see a celebrity advertising a product or wearing a certain type of clothes, think about who this could be benefiting and ultimately who has the power over you.
Okay, so as a teacher, do you hear a lot of rumors from students, like talking to each other?
Oh yeah, like all the time. It's something that just constantly happens. Students you overhear students. I think a lot of times what it is kids more or less forget that you're in the room. They just talk to kids and their classmates like you're not even there, and because of that you overhear pretty much everything.
Well, hi! Today we're going to talk about rumors and how when we make them, we distort the truth or change it to what we wish it would be. So we decided we were going to start our own rumor. So when we were deciding what kind of rumor to start, we were trying to figure out something that would be believable but still interesting enough for people to talk about. So we decided to imply that Jerry got his backpack searched for illegal substances. So the first step was to get Piontek involved and Pam Mason. So let's see how it went.
Comments. Overall, I was pleased. There were some papers that absolutely blew me out of the water.
Piontek, can I see you for a minute?
Yeah.
Stop. I was just holding things. Can I have Jerry?
Yeah. Jerry, take your time.
Where are you, Jerry? I'll carry your book bag, hon. I'll take your entire wallet.
She's like, I'll carry your backpack. And I was like, at first I was like, why? Yeah. That makes me
He's probably got knowing Jerry.
You got one, Jerry. I have no clue.
I think they searched his backpacks.
But yeah, because they made him, Miss Mason had him take it with him.
Okay, so what do you think happened to Jerry yesterday?
I think his backpack got searched
Okay.
for drugs.
Did you hear anything from other people about it?
Like, what were people saying?
Yeah.
No, I didn't really hear anything.
Nothing? Were there any assumptions that you made about it?
That he got his backpack searched for maybe a jewel.
Okay.
For drugs. I don't know.
So yeah, that was fake.
Literally all fake.
Are you serious?
Yes.
We had Pam Mason comment. We had Piontek was in on it, and Pam Mason was in on it. Jerry was in on it. Yeah.
You can't say anything.
So
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So we're kind of trying to figure out what makes rumors believable, right? So what made this believable?
Okay, well, I thought because she said I'll get your backpack, so I was like, oh my god, he's for sure getting his backpack searched. Didn't I say to you? Oh wait, was it you I was talking? Okay.
Do you think it was like authority being there? Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Miss Mason coming, like you know, if Miss Mason's coming to call you,
Yeah,
you're in trouble.
Since it's somebody like higher up, you wouldn't doubt that they're just.
Yeah,
lying.
exactly.
How,
If it was like
ISA is post-structural.
yeah, if it was like another teacher, like Mr. Murray coming to call him, I would be like, oh, they're just talking about like something.
It's more believable than if like somebody from class was like, I'm gonna search your backpack.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think happened to Jerry yesterday?
I think they found some bad materials in his bag, and he was suspended for it.
Any examples of what a bad material might be?
Drugs, you know, some weed, some grass, as the kids might call it. Maybe a jewel. Who knows? Maybe some heroin. No, Jerry. Who knows?
Okay. Did you hear anything from other people about it?
Like, what were other people saying?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything from any. I asked Andrew to tell me, but he wouldn't. So, you know.
Good job,
I'm
Andrew.
sure you're friends.
You did good. Okay. So yeah, if you didn't already guess, that was fake. We had to get him out of class. Jerry was in on it. Piontek was in on it.
But
Mrs. Mason was.
so Jerry is where is he today?
He's
Oh,
taking his chem test.
When he left, he was sent to the
Wow,
lab.
Jerry,
Yeah.
AP.
Yeah. He's
Okay.
not even suspended. That makes it so much more believable too. It's
Well,
he's suspended.
I'm
Wow.
assuming the class is probably watching at this moment. Don't act like I'm stupid, because I'm sure most of you thought it was real too.
So here's what we got from the interviews. First of all, the thing that made it most believable was the fact that there was an authority figure involved, who in this case was Pam Mason. And this kind of relates to the whole idea of restrictive state apparatuses and how they shape the truth. Also, it seemed that in general people were just filling in the gaps based on what they had already experienced in their life and what seemed most likely. So we don't really know whether or not this is a bad thing. On one hand, you're spreading rumors about people, but on the other hand, this is just how we understand life and understand truth.
Sí creo en fantasmas. De donde yo vengo, de Perú, hay muchas creencias, mucha gente cree en los fantasmas y sobre todo en mi familia hemos tenido muchas experiencias con fantasmas.
¿Qué experiencias tenía tú en Perú de los fantasmas?
Muchas experiencias en la casa que tenemos allá en Lima, Perú. La casa está embrujada y con tu hermano, con Jeff, hemos tenido experiencias que hemos escuchado, hemos visto y hemos escuchado, ¿no? A los fantasmas. ¿Tengo que contar la experiencia? Una experiencia fue que cuando Jeff tenía 5, 6 años, hasta los 7 años, mucho tiempo, por 3 años, había un fantasma en la casa. Los dos vivíamos solos en una casa grande y cuando íbamos a dormir escuchábamos que alguien tocaba, como que martillaban, usaban como un martillo y chancaban en el techo y sabíamos que no había nadie. Y nos daba miedo y empezábamos a cantar canciones así religiosas de Dios y tocaba más fuerte y luego como que bajaba el espíritu y se iba a la cocina y escuchábamos los platos, los cubiertos sonar y nosotros rezábamos mucho y todas las noches pasaba eso, todas las noches.
Is the video on?
Yeah.
Oh, well, apparently this place is pretty haunted.
Yes.
Show
Grace while she's talking.
Whoa. Hi. Some dude got hit by a train and there's an array of ghosts of all ages. Where?
Oh, God damn it.
What you doing?
The Native American ghost, pioneer ghost, baby
Yes.
ghost.
It is known for being a haunted trail. There have been many sightings of ghosts around, so we came here today to check it out.
And the origin of the name Zombie Road comes from this guy who apparently used to live in a shack near here, and in like the 50s I think he would kill couples that like came to and he would kill them, and his name I believe was Zombie, or his nickname was anyway, so that's how it got the infamous nickname Zombie Road.
So we'll be doing
Infamous.
we're gonna be doing many things to see if it actually is haunted. We have with us but you'll have to find that out later, because just a little teaser. So yeah, let's get to it. We're gonna go head down the trail, find some spooky things, and we'll get back to you later. Bye.
Alright, 4 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Hello. Are there any good spirits that are here willing to talk to us today?
Anybody? Apparently not.
Alright, well,
I think we're good.
If there are, what is your name?
S.
Oh my god!
I can't believe it's moving.
E. Seth?
This is some Satanish. I can't deal with this right now. Send. He's delivered. Send you. Oh my god, send new. Send new what? Send none. Send new.
Chill on me, car.
Alright, just an update. We've left Zombie Road and
Your
we're
hair
on
is
our
so
way
cold.
on our way to our next destination, which is the Exorcist house, which is where
In a quarter mile, turn right.
which is where the movie Exorcist is, like the actual house that it's based off of.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Alright guys, we are at the Exorcist house.
Please no. Please God. I'm really scared to see him get out. We have to just go. Grace, you're acting more sketchy.
Hello.
Sweep. Look at all those candles in the window. That means something.
They can't see it anymore. Anyway. Spooky.
Spook.
Okay.
Is that it? We can't go. Okay, guys, we can't go inside it. It's actually someone's house.
Yeah.
So we can't really do.
Oh, there's somebody right there. I saw them inside.
It's the Exorcist. Shot himself in the same building too. Number 5. Yeah. So basically, 5 people shot themselves in the building, and also Edwin limp later on. He just died eventually.
Number 6?
That's right. There's 6 deaths. Yeah, and, so it's probably really freaking haunted. And me, Katie, has like a family video. I had a family reunion. Well, my family had a family reunion. I wasn't alive yet, but back in like the 1990s, my family had a reunion in like a private room here, right? But my aunt has a video from that day, and you can see in the private room there's one random lady just sitting in one of the tables. They're all empty, and then there's one random lady. And my aunt did some research, and there's some known ghosts in the Lem Mansion, and this one's name is the Lavender Lady.
So that's probably the sister.
And we have some video footage that my aunt has of this. Like there was no one in the room, and then when she took videos of everyone just saying hi and stuff, you could see the lady in the background. So I think we'll probably input it right here for you, so you can look at that real quick, and then we're gonna head in.
Taking a talk show footage, they would be taping you on a camera.
Okay, guys, I have a ghost radar with me. So as you can see, there's a
Guys,
dot
I can't get the
right
cupcake.
there, which I mean, pretty solid evidence that there are spirits here tonight.
Have you had any experiences with like?
My son has, I haven't.
What has he had? Like, what
He
happened?
was looking in the mirror, he saw a man in the corner, he turned around, the corner was empty, he looked in the mirror, the man was still there, tipped his hat and disappeared.
Oh wow.
I guess how many, are there different ghosts that you see commonly here?
Okay, what people have picked up on is the lamps, but also they've been Indians seen, there's been nuns seen, and out in this area, they ran the pestilence houses every time, yellow fever, cholera, this kind of thing for over 100 years. So the Sisters of Mercy would have been the ones to do the taking care of the sick. There's been Confederate and Union soldiers sighted. Here in the house itself, this was a boarding house in 1950 to the early 1970s, and if you died here and nobody claimed your body, the coroner took you away and buried you in what they call a potter's field, unmarked graves. If you don't respect history, if you tell it the wrong way, if you use it to make money, if you slander somebody that has gone over, by telling the wrong things, down south, people figure things not the best. You're not going to have the best luck because if you don't, you're not respecting and making things work.
To conclude over like everything, I would say. I mean, what are our concluding
Grace,
points?
get in the back.
What are our concluding points, guys? Over the whole thing.
Truth is kind of how you
depict it.
like, decide to see it.
And you fill in the gaps based on, I mean,
experiences.
Yeah, experiences.
Yes. And other people play a big role in what you believe, obviously. Like, other people's points of view can kind of impact how you think something is.
Yeah, because I went in there kind of skeptical, and now coming out of there, I feel pretty like there are
honestly.
ghosts in there.
And obviously, going back to Jerry's experiment we did earlier, everyone believed that based on obviously Pam. I mean Miss Mason, Pamela Mason.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like and subscribe. Oh, that's
that's
we're
cutting that out. All right.
Didn't we see this at the end like 6 years ago?
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.